What up?
Yo, what's up, man?
What up, coach? You good?
You can hear me? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just slaving away, making videos as always.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Oh, thanks for that video you made for me again too. My request. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, of course. The whole reason I started this channel was mainly to help out players, and so every time a player sends me a request, I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it. Might as well. If y'all are getting value out of it.
For sure.
Um,
Appreciate you.
yeah, of course. So I wanted to. You're an interesting one. Want to ask you some questions. I think it'd be good for like you, obviously, like getting your name out there a little bit more, so people can know you as a person. But just me, I've been interested in your game. Just like the first game I saw you, it's a little bit different. Like it took me a while to get into the YouTube one-on-one scene because it was like a lot of normal people that just happened to be good at basketball,
Yeah.
but it's slowly turning into a space of like good professional players learning how to play YouTube basketball. So I think you're one of those players. I saw you play and I was like, oh damn,
For sure.
he's cold. Now he's got to figure out the one-on-one scene. So what got you into YouTube one-on-one basketball?
Man, honestly, I never thought it was in the picture. It was kind of just like I was just in the right place at the right time. I was actually celebrating one of my friends' championship. He had just won in Mexico. Uh, Went out to some spot in Houston, had some food there. One of my guys ended up pulling up. His name's Confusion, which most people in Houston would know. Um, he was like, "Hey, bro, like I know you in town. Da, da, da. Would you ever like do the one-on-one stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Just like, but I'm not even thinking it was Baller's Life or none of that stuff. Because like I told Dev and like most people, like I watch all this stuff when I'm overseas, even when I'm home.
Yeah,
Like I watch all this stuff, so it's like I was never even thinking of nothing like that. Because in Houston, they have their own leagues and stuff like that. So I thought it was about to be one of those games for like some dude wanted to challenge me for some money or whatever. But then like literally the next day, AK reached out. Then Baller's Life and everybody started following me. I'm like, oh, this is actually crazy. So it was actually just
real.
like really, really quick. And that was probably like 10 to 12 days before.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah,
right
yeah.
before
So
that first event we saw. Was that
yeah,
before
exactly.
playing school?
Yeah, before playing school.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of time to prepare.
Nah. But
So,
I mean, it was I mean, whew, that was a good game. But yeah, that was definitely like a wake up call as far as like YouTube hoops. Definitely different.
yeah. How would you say it's different than 5-on-5?
Well, I think in 5-on-5, like you can hide a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can pass the ball, go to the corner, you can chill for a couple possessions, you can damn near switch off onto somebody that's not getting the ball, you can chill on defense a little bit more. 1-on-1 is just straight physical. It's a little bit more physical, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I guess it's the street ball aspect of it. Um, but it's just nonstop, just mano y mano. So I think that's the difference.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I was overseas, I kept getting asked to play in like FIBA 3x3 events,
Yeah,
and I finally was just like, yeah, all right, I'll play in one. And we had three players. You're allowed to have four players, but we were like, we'll just take three because it's half court, 3-on-3. We get to play more. And then
yeah.
we got there, everyone had four players on their roster, and every single possession they were subbing. And it was probably it was within the first 5 minutes of that first game. I realized like just because it's 3-on-3, you're actually running more than 5-on-5. I thought it would be easier, but you're actually running more and it's nonstop. So then when I think about one-on-one, I'm like, to 30, you're
Who?
playing every possession. You can't hide, exactly what you said. There's no spotting up in the corner. There's no switching off and guarding the post. Like you're playing the whole time. So I always picture that in my head. People that think one-on-one is easier. It's like wait till wait till you get out there. It's a different game.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
different
different.
conditioning than you think.
Yeah,
Um,
man. They put me up against the condition master too on the first one.
that's his go-to. That's his
Yeah.
specialty. Yeah. What was that like playing school?
It was good, man. I mean, me
And you
personally,
you
I
knew who he
think,
was before?
oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Like I said though, I've been like tapped into like this side of like the basketball community for like years. Like I remember when because he's actually like from a neighborhood that like a lot of my family's from.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so he from PG County, so that's up in
Okay.
DC area. So up in the Maryland area. So I've been watching them kind of videos, him just going state to state, challenging whoever. And then that was he one of the main guys that kind of got like the one on one stuff like popping. Like
Yeah.
honestly, from what I remember, it would have been like him and probably the light skinned dude Kill. Those were probably like the first two dudes I remember like definitely
Yep.
seeing.
Those are some of the first videos I saw, and I was late
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah, so those definitely like some of the first dudes I remember seeing, and like I be trying to tell people like for basketball players, especially when you were like overseas, like we got hobbies, but it's not like that much. So it's
Yeah. A
either
lot
you
of
super,
downtime.
yeah, you got a lot of downtime, so especially because your schedule's already made for you. So you got maybe practice once or twice a day, but you got weights almost every day. So I mean, out of that like 4 or 5 hours that's scheduled throughout the day, you can get your own work in too, but you got like another 8, 9 hours just to yourself. So
Yeah.
a lot of people play the game. A lot of people watch battle rap, one-on-one stuff, or listen like just little stuff like listen to music, all that kind of stuff. So I've been tapped into that for a minute. So it was actually cool to play against them. It was pretty cool.
So you invested now? You're in this? This is what you do now, or what? Is this just like a part-time thing while you're when you're not overseas? What or have you even thought that far ahead?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I mean, from my experience within this last like 2.5 months with this one-on-one stuff, I think I can definitely be like top five eventually.
Yeah.
With me, like going back to your original question, like that school game, how do I feel about it? Like, I think if I come into that game a little bit more prepared, as far as like me being in shape, I think it
Yeah.
goes a little bit different. But credit to Scoob though, because I mean he was prepared,
It's always
stuff
in
like that.
shape.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the biggest thing around this is definitely like stamina. That was like
Yeah.
that'll probably be like my biggest that'll probably be my biggest thing is just getting my stamina all the way back to 100%, which I've been doing in the gym. So yeah, man. For right now, yeah, this is what I do. For right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's so dope because like you said, when I was playing overseas, I didn't have much else. Like, luckily, I was coaching, so I had coaching in my off time. But there's a lot of players that don't do that. But I'm like, man, if I could come home and play in one on one in that off season, like I
Yeah,
went to England and played, and I hated it. Couldn't wait to get back to Australia. But it's like I wouldn't have had to go play other places. I could just I'll play here, and then my off time I could be home playing one on one. So I think this is super dope for the scene. I wish it was around when I was playing, but even being able to be a part of it on this side of it and coach and helping players, like I really appreciate it.
yeah,
Um, I do think what you said earlier about being top five. I do think you have. This is what I was saying of the scene is rapidly changing, where it's not just like good it's not average people that are really good at basketball. Now it's like the pros are starting to get into it. We see that with like Lamar Peters.
yeah,
Obviously, Bruce played overseas and stuff, but now that top 10 is full of people that like they've played basketball outside of this
for sure.
seriously at a high level. Now they're stepping into it. So I think you have, I always call it like a superpower. Everyone has to have a superpower because at the end of the day, conditioning and physicality, that's one part of it, but like you got to have a superpower. I think your
Mm,
shot like how quick you can get your shot off is insane. I don't know if you like feel that, but it's it's insane. Soon as I watched it, I think you even missed your first shot, but as soon as I saw you take a dribble and get into a pull up, I was just like, oh yeah, this guy, if he can consistently get shots up, but if you can get to the basket after that,
yeah,
it's going to be really tough. You're going to be able to win against a lot of players in that top five,
for
which
sure.
you win enough of those, you get into that top five. So I definitely think you got the talent. Now it's that other aspect you talked about, that conditioning and all that sort of stuff. What are you doing to prepare? Like what do you do in your off time to prepare? Do you just hoop or more
Nah.
regimented
So I mean,
schedule?
I lift like 4 or 5 times out the week, especially now trying to get all the way back into it. But doing like I'm not gonna say we do 2 a days every day with basketball, but I do 2 workouts a day at least, as far as like lifting and hooping. You know what I'm saying? Either that's an
Yeah.
individual or that's going to go get some runs in, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, just probably being more consistent on my side. Like the reason I probably slipped out of shape, I had like a big family thing in like the middle of the season this year in Australia that I found out kind of like an emergency. So I kind of just told the team, yeah, I got to just go home and be here and handle that. And I just kind of got complacent back home, eating good, chilling, not really taking anything serious. As far as like getting back in the gym and stuff like that, being every day, super consistent schedule. So that slipped for a couple months, and then boom, the ball is life thing happened. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, in certain ways though, like that, it's almost like sparked my hunger back a little bit because I
Yeah,
had a lot of stuff going on in the family. So this definitely like helped me get back right
good outlet.
for sure.
How you like playing in Australia?
Oh, it's smooth, man. I've been out there since I was like 19, man.
That's
Like,
crazy. How'd you
bro,
get over there?
so it was actually wild. So I did JUCO for like 2 months. I was in New Mexico military. Um, so that's like D1 JUCO, same junior college conferences like Howard, Odessa,
Mm, yep,
uh, South Plains, and at that time they was all like top 10 in the country. So uh, it was just a military school. So
yep,
I was young. The people that are telling you what to do are your age. It just wasn't like like at that point I wasn't mature enough to handle that. So that didn't really
yeah.
last too long. Um, so I was just in like the right gym at the right time, man. A coach, which is my mentor now, his name is Joey Wright. He saw me in the gym.
Oh, Joey, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Adelaide. He was at Adelaide for a while.
yeah, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
that's my first team.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
dope.
that was my first team. Yeah, so pretty much
'Cause
long
I
story
knew I'd
short,
seen you. I knew I'd recognized you whenever I think I called it out in that video too. I was like, I'm
where'd you
pretty
play
sure
in Australia?
I was in Melbourne. I was
Oh,
in
okay,
Melbourne.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, J Dub, that's my dog, man. Actually, yeah. So, long story short, though, end up going out to dinner with him. He ended up knowing my pops, and then he was just pretty much like, "Hey, bro, if you ever need anything, just give me a call," because he was like such good friends with my pops, but my pops was friends with everybody. So pretty much it was kind of like I didn't heard shit like this before.
yeah,
Somebody say a favor, da, da. So I'm not even taking it serious. And I just remember because, like I said, like the JUCO stuff didn't work out. So of course I was still trying to go D1. I had to I had a couple offers because out of that JUCO stint, the showcase that came up and I played like really well. So I had like a couple offers, but end up leaving school, everything turned into W's, which like withdrawals was like zeros.
yeah, yeah.
So I had to go. Technically, if I wanted to go back D1, I had to go get credit. So I remember going to like HCC for like 2 weeks, which is Houston Community College. And I'll never forget, like, it was like my first night class. It was like 8 p.m. And I'm just like, there's no way I can do this shit. Like, let me just, there's no way. I hit Joey up and shit, maybe like 3, 4 weeks later, I was gone. But so
That's crazy.
his whole thing was though, because that was like around, that'd have been like around like January, February. Which would have been like back then. You remember that Brisbane League? It was, everything's
Yeah,
NBL one now, but it
yep,
used to be the QBL.
yeah.
So it used to be the QBL. So he was like, "What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you with like a lower level team, see how you do, and then we'll just figure it out from there." Da da da. And mind you, though, this was back when the shit was a little different, like just torching. And I played one game, and they signed me to the 36ers on the spot.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
was it was cool, bro.
That's crazy. I tell people all the time, man, like I've got a crazy basketball story. Like everyone's got a crazy basketball story. I tell people all the time, it's all about just like everyone just needs that one opportunity, like random opportunity, and just do well in that opportunity. It could be the difference between like NBA or nothing. Never played past high school.
Bro,
And again, that's why I like this one-on-one space because there's you've probably talked to so many people now that you've been playing these one-on-ones that have like a crazy story. And then
for sure.
we're all in the same gym now. So, every time I have a conversation with someone, it ends up being like that. Like, oh, I know Joey. It's like, yeah, I know Joey. It's like that basketball world is so small, man. And it's just get opportunity to do well.
That's crazy, J Dub. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's super wild, yeah. That's my guy
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Basketball world is just, I say this all the time, incredibly small. So, what's your main focus on the things that you're working towards? I guess what's your main focus you're trying to improve on?
And as far as basketball and the scene,
Just
it'll probably
yeah,
be
all together, not even just one-on-ones, just all together.
well, I mean, for me, 5 on 5, I mean, I've been doing it for so long. I mean, that's kind of like natural now. So I think like but like I said, like I was just telling somebody just the other day, 5 on 5 and 1 on 1 are like it's basketball, but it's two
Different
completely
sports,
different sports.
different
It's
sports,
two
yeah,
completely different sports. I think I keep a good balance as far as like doing my individual workout skill sessions and then still going to like play fives and stuff like around the city. So as far as like fives and everything, think I'm all right. And ones as well too. Like it's crazy. Me and my brothers are my trainers. We always laugh because like everybody keeps talking about like how quick my shot is and stuff, and people genuinely don't even know. I play off like the hezzy. Like I'm known for like
Yeah,
getting on the rim and like rocking people to sleep. So it's like that's why it's funny because everybody just kind of like seeing the out of shape version of me, and I'm like I
yeah.
really ain't even been able to open up my bag. So me,
It's
it's just
also
like just
it's also a little
stamina.
bit different in ones because of what they're allowed to get away with. Like obviously in a fives, if you've got like a really quick shot and they have to play really close to you,
Facts,
like they can't hand check, can't put two hands on you. Like once you get going to the basket, you're going. But also you can play out of closeouts.
yeah,
Like
facts, facts,
it's
facts.
already working in one on one when the guy knows you're trying to score. Like a lot of people don't realize in fives, and I don't know, maybe you think differently. I was rarely trying to score one on one. I was trying to get a switch. I was trying to get a closeout. I was trying to score in all the other ways. The one on one that was for shot clock winding down, into the quarter winding down. So
For
I
sure.
always
Nah,
I
you're right
always
though. I mean,
imagine,
especially
yeah,
at top levels, like you. I mean, there's a couple players that get that super duper green light, but when you the point guard of a team, like yeah, you not just breaking down people. This is all pick and roll game. Honestly, it's pick
yeah,
and roll. You might swing it, go back. If you get it a third time, then you try and get downhill and try and like make a play. But I wouldn't even necessarily say it's just all isolation at all. It's just you just trying to break down the defense is reading.
yeah. Well, you were saying you like to play off the hezzy.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. And it's crazy because all I'm gonna say is, look, sometimes stuff be so obvious, and it's like sometimes you just need to hear it. When I watched that video of you doing my reaction, and when you was like, "Bro, the hang dribble," I'm like, I just was talking to Bruce about it though, because he had posted the
yeah,
clip. He hang dribble from the damn sideline to the free throw line, just one
covering a
long
lot of
ass dribble.
space.
I'm like, what am I doing? I'm
But
tripping. I'm
it's
over
just
here
one of those
wasting
things that
dribbles.
yeah, it's just one of those things that you just need, yeah, exactly what you say. You just need someone else to say it and point it out,
Yeah.
and then you look at it and you're like, okay,
I'm like,
but
you
that
like
hang
a
dribble for
thousand
you,
percent right. I'm like, I'm tripping. I made that shit way harder than it's supposed to be.
yeah, that hang dribble. And again, I'm learning in this space like every day, man. But watch Nesco. The way Nesco does his hang dribble is
Mm,
different than Moon. It's different than Scoob. So for me, I just say, hey, do the hang dribble. But then you guys get to throw your own flair in there. Like, how's that look for you? How does that match up with the rest of your moves? And yeah, that's what I've loved about this space. So when I'm breaking games down, I'm also learning. Like I'm just
for
getting to
sure.
watch so much game film. I'm getting to study every single day. And then it's funny watching how many similarities there are with the players in the top 10. How
Yeah.
many similarities there are with the players that can't get over the hump from 10 to 20. And
Yeah.
it's just like you could see those little habits. The biggest habit, obviously, is we've already spoke about just like physical conditioning. And it's like once the fact that you played your very first game against Scoob and it was such a close game, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to give you a lot of advice because your game is
Yeah.
already there. All you need to really, you already know what you need to do now. It's like the better shape you get in, it's like all the stuff that you already do great or well, it turns it into great.
For
So
sure.
yeah, I'd say that's the biggest thing for you is just that conditioning, being able to, because it's like every possession matters. Every single time, it matters more in this than fives. Every single time you score, you get the ball back.
Yeah.
And so many people don't think like that in the ones. They think like, "Oh, I'll just take a shot just to like, I'll get a shot up and then like go play defense." But it's like that might turn into 10 points for the other dude.
Yeah. Facts.
And so like the better shape you're in, you can turn those possessions where you were like lazy with the hang dribble. You can turn that into like, nope, I'm tired, but I'm going to throw this ball out. I'm going to cover a lot of space. He's going to have
And
to
then
come
you
out here
figure
with
it
me.
out.
And it's like then your body, once you get going, your body takes over the rest. So it's just those little moments. But I'd be excited, man, to watch you play. Do you have any top matchups lined up or top
Uh,
15 players yet? Do you know about or can talk
I
about?
mean, not anything that I know about. Like I got a dude named Jay Perk.
Oh yeah,
The dude that tackled Bruce. I got
yep.
him in a couple
At the
days
top.
on Saturday. I think after that, in like 2 weeks, I got one of the twins. One of the little physical dudes, the twins,
This is definitely going to get your strength and conditioning up.
for sure. And then right after that, I know we're going to Toronto, which would be good.
That's going to
And
be
I
dope. That
Yeah, that's
series will
gonna
be
be
fire.
dope. Yeah, so I don't know who they got me playing out there, but I mean, of course, the goal is to, God willingly stay healthy and win all these games. So that happens. I think I'm gonna have like a pretty good, especially that can't really say too much, but the last game in LA was a pretty good game. I got that win. It was a tough win, I think. So the dude had a name, so I think that'll be good for my resume in this space. So if I can knock all these dudes out the way within this month of February, I think that'll be what I'd be like 5-1, 6-1 after that.
Yeah.
Um,
So, I first of all, I just wanna say, I really like how you've come into the space and you're already, like, in it, like, playing
yeah,
6 games in how long you been doing this?
since the first game, what was that, December 8th or something like that? Whenever that school game
So,
was.
yeah, it's like 3 months getting 6 games in, and something I've been telling a lot of people, I've been involved with the one-on-one space for not very long, last summer,
Mhm.
um, but from that time, just from last summer till now, it's already changed a ton. I think a lot of people are stuck in what it used to be, and
Mhm.
there's a few players that have come in and they're starting to adjust really quickly with how things are changing. I think the days of playing 3 games a year, 4 games a year, like that's over. But
Mhm.
also the fact that you got a loss first, you played Scoob, you got a loss. It's like, well, it doesn't matter as long as you keep playing games.
My bad, because
You
somebody called me. Can you hear me?
get-
Hold on.
yeah, yeah,
Hold on. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb so they're not calling me. Hold on. Hear me?
yeah.
There we go. There we go. My bad.
All right, all good. Um, I was just saying that I think you came in at like a good time, but you also have like a good mentality. That loss doesn't even matter as long as you keep playing games. But what happens to a lot of players, they get into the space, they play one game, they lose, or one game and they win. They just want to sit on that win forever, or they lose and they're like too tough. But I think you getting all these games under your belt straight away, that
Yeah.
middle of the pack. I don't know if you've seen the rankings. That middle of the pack after the first 10, it's wide open.
Yeah, for sure.
It's wide open. This
Yeah.
next 5 or 6 months is gonna be it's gonna be huge for those players that are trying to make a name for themselves and get into that top 15, top 20. Like, it's wide open, and a lot of players are still stuck in that old school mentality of, like, "I'll play 1 game here, 1 game in a few months, 1 game here." So I think the best thing you're doing is, like, get you some wins. Get you some wins,
Yeah.
get you some games, play games. You're also gonna be improving because 'cause you're playing games, but that top 15 for you, like, it's not out of reach. Like,
Nah,
in a
at
short amount
all.
of time, you can get to that top 15. And then once you're in
Yeah.
the top 15, getting to the top 10 is easy. Once you're in the top 10, staying there is easy. Like, that's
Hmm.
looking through the rankings, like, that's what it is. So for you, it's just that little grind. And I'm kind of excited to see what you do. You're kind of like I don't know if you obviously you would have, but like Frank Nitti, how he was back in the day, he was
Yeah.
like the pro that was in the YouTube scene. I think you're kind of that. That's what I envision now, like a young Frank Nitti. People can identify like, oh, he plays overseas, but
Yeah.
you're actually taking this very serious. So I think it's
Yeah.
that same kind of pathway Frank took. So I think it's super dope.
Yeah. Matter of fact, shout out to Frank, man. I actually got a chance to meet him in LA. He was real dope. We had some
Yeah,
good
he's
little
awesome.
words too. It was cool. Good dude.
That's dope. So next 6 months. So are you heading back to Australia, or again, do you even know any of that?
So as of right now, this family thing I'm going through, it like requires me to be here. I got to sign certain
Okay.
documents and stuff like that. So that'll probably be done around August-ish.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be here for a minute. So who knows what can happen, till then. But like I said though, as of right now, like if it's not the family stuff I'm focused on, it's the one-on-one stuff. So that's what my
Yeah.
main focus is right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be I mean, I'm one of the people I'm always for the players. So for me, I'm always like, always do what's best for do what's
For
best for
sure.
you. Make decisions you gotta make. I do think it'd be great if we're sitting here in 6 months' time and you have a tough decision to make.
For
Do
sure.
I go overseas or do I stay here? Like those are the types of decisions you want to be making in life. So that's what I hope happens.
Yeah, nah,
Um,
I feel you. I appreciate it too, man.
yeah. What other players do you have your eye on? What other players would you like to play? Even just like not even just a calling out aspect, but just like to challenge yourself or learn from. Like, yeah, what are the players you see out there?
Uh, I wouldn't I wouldn't even say like I respect all these dudes, man, because a lot of these dudes they're like I would say I have my eye on or like wanted to play, it's because they've been like in the space and just solidified in the space. So it's not because I think I'm just such of a better player than them. It would just be kind of like a rite of passage thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I want to play all the top dudes like a Nas. I definitely want School again.
Yeah.
I definitely want him again.
I think that'd be a great rematch, like, once
Yeah,
you've had some games under your belt.
for sure. Yeah, I definitely want him again. I would want Zay. I want Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all this this little beef between everybody or whatever, but like me, I'm a competitor. So like all those top 5, top 10 dudes, top 15, top 20 dudes, you can line them all up. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But but it's all over respect though too. You know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
sure.
So yeah.
Did you find that energy interesting? My first event I went to was a OTD event in LA last year,
Yeah.
and I didn't know how the energy would be. So I just show up, and I think Left Hand Dom was the first one to come in. You've met Dom, right?
That's my dog.
And his energy, like the
Energy
way
and him go like they go hand in hand.
the first thing he did, he started cussing at people walking in the gym. He was like as soon as he walks in, you know he's walked in. And I'm like, I'm just looking around, like everyone's just okay with this. And he starts playing. He's talking bad to the guys he's playing against.
Yeah.
And then straight after, right when the game is over, he goes up to, I think it was Tariq. The first time he played Tariq, maybe. No, he played Jay with the Rock, I think it was. And he went
Mm,
up to him straight after and like shook his hand. He was like, oh man, he's a great basketball player. Like we appreciate him coming. And I'm like, oh, so the energy is there, but
yeah.
these all these guys have that respect, that mutual respect of like if you come out here and play ones and you don't make it a mockery, like they respect all the other hoopers. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that for me, like I grew up in gyms like that with all kind of characters and stuff like that. So that almost feels like a little bit more like home. Like my biggest adjustment when I first became a pro was like being quiet and being a professional, especially in Australia. As you
Yeah.
know, the politics side of that
Yep.
country out there is completely different. All that coming in, thinking you can talk shit and be really confident and like you know what I'm saying. They kind of shy
Look
away
down
from
on it.
that stuff,
Yeah,
especially
they
when
look down on it.
especially like when you American and got some color. So it's a little different over there. So this energy, I'm not like I'm not used to it. It's been a minute since I guess I've been around it. But I mean it's I mean I like it. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff though, I think it does kind of like, tread the line sometimes. But
For sure.
it treads the line a little bit. But yeah, as long as that shit don't have nothing to do with me, I don't really comment on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me it's more so like I said, because I didn't get to play in it. So I'm trying to envision myself like how would I react if someone is saying these things and
Mm,
like how would I like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'd probably be heated. Well, if I'd be heated, other people in this gym probably are. But like I said, as soon as the games have been over for the most part, everyone just like squashes it and moves on. I don't know. I wasn't what I was expecting, but I guess it's because when I started watching YouTube basketball was way back the park runs where it was
yeah.
all the fights and stuff. So that's that's why I
Yeah,
stopped.
yeah. Facts.
That's kind of when I stopped watching it. So I thought that's what it was. But like I said, everyone takes it like a lot more professional now. So I've been really appreciating that. And then also like guys like yourself stepping in, watching Lamar Peters. I've told this story a ton, but I got there at 9 a.m. because the event was supposed to start at 10. And he was already in there. He was lifting weights before
Hmm.
he was supposed to be playing games. So watching guys that just know how to move around these environments, how to improve, how to take it professionally, street stars, they get there early before and they do like full workouts. Watching
For
Nesco get
sure.
there
I saw that in
before
Houston.
and
They
train.
were doing that in Houston.
Yeah, has any of that stuff started rubbing off on you as well? Just like knowing how to prepare and stuff for one on one.
I mean, knowing how to prepare for one on one, yeah, like certain aspects to like add to my game, yeah. But when it comes to like work ethic and stuff like that's like for me, that's always been like a big thing. That's like one of my mantras though. Like you work hard enough, the results don't have no choice but to show. So it's like
Yeah,
you gonna know if you've been BSing in the gym. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? You just buy off your performance. So it's no secret sauce to being good. It's not no secret pill you can take behind the scenes. Not no amount of money you know, you got like 1 or 2% of people that's 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Just in or 6'8" and up and coordinated, but that's only 1 or 2, maybe 3% of like athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like most of us, bro, like you put the work in hours and
Yeah.
hours and hours for years and years and years, and you still might not make it. So
Yep.
like as far as like, you know, getting to the gym early, lifting weights before we work out, like that's for me personally, that's always been like that's almost like a must. That's
Yeah.
non-negotiable.
Prerequisite. I
Yeah.
think I think for me, it more so surprised me because again, when I was overseas, that's my advantage was my strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
Like I made sure I had that because again, like you've been over there, those guys don't. Some of those guys just don't take it serious, and so for the
You're right, bro.
players that take it serious, like you have that advantage. So when I came back, I'm just assuming other players not to take it so serious, especially because it's like one on one. So to watch other professionals stepping in, watch other people like knowing how to prepare and all that, I was super impressed by. And again, it's like it's just something I never thought I'd see in my life. People making professional livings playing one on
Off of
one
YouTube.
off of
Yeah.
YouTube. It's crazy,
Yeah. It's different.
but I love it's another avenue, exactly like you said. Like it's another avenue for guys that didn't make it, that aren't that top 0.5% or whatever it is genetically, that just get that chance at the NBA. This is for all of us normal humans can have an opportunity to still make a career off basketball. So I think it's dope.
For sure.
Um,
I was just telling one of the guys out in LA, I'm like, bro, it's crazy. Like when you think about it, like especially like the direction it's going, like how Davo, AK, how how these guys are like, how everybody's like taking it, like going like this, like it's about to be different. I was literally just telling somebody, I'm like, bro, in a couple months, like just thinking about it, because I'm not gonna say his name, but this was a guy trying to figure out if he wanted to do overseas or should he focus on like one on one. And I was like, bro, I mean, always focus on your dream. If you want to go overseas, like that's fine. But like if you don't have an opportunity, like getting the one-on-one scene, if you get a chance to make a couple $1,000s or whatever, like a month, um, and you get to stay home, and you get to stay home. Cause like a lot of people like I mean, me, I was kind of like blessed to like become a pro pretty quick and like see some of that like top league money. But a lot of people don't know. Like when you
yeah,
go overseas, it's like probably like 75% of like overseas hoopers, they don't get paid like you think.
my first year didn't get paid.
Yeah, like I mean, and it's crazy. Like for me, that sounds normal. But somebody
Yeah,
probably just heard that and was like, what? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like if you don't know, like a lot of people, like y- y- you know, it's being an overseas hooper is a grind in itself. So if you get the chance to get even like 60, 70% of that, if you can get if you're 24 years old and you can get 3, 4, maybe 5 grand a month playing one-on-one basketball, you already doing better than a lot of
a lot of people.
overseas hoopers. They
Yep,
probably won't admit it, but yes, you are. You know what I mean?
and
So
you're more in control. You're getting to make your own decisions.
you at home, you got your family with you. I mean, maybe you got to fly out to a different state, but you come right back. Like you're not that far. Like
Yeah,
it's yeah. I think this is definitely like a good avenue to take too, especially if you could take it serious and really like become one of those dudes like an LP or like a Nas or a School. You know what I'm saying? Like to where like now I'm like as far as like being top dogs in the space, that's gonna come with more exposure. Of course, like financially, they're probably like really good as well. So I could
yeah,
only imagine, you know what I mean? So for sure, I think this is like a good avenue to take.
yeah. I agree. With that being said, I got a question for you. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't. I need to make one. I need to make one.
So speaking of a lot of money on the table, I just now, literally, as we were getting ready to set up this meeting, put out a video because I was watching ABC Crew. We're talking about it yesterday, day before yesterday, and Scotty posted on there. He posted, if you're doing 3 to 5 workouts, playing basketball 3 to 5 times a week for that's 52 weeks, and you multiply that by 3, whatever. He did the math, but he just shows if you're making like very just average YouTube money over 3 years time, like how much money it could be. And it was like an insane, like the numbers are insane.
Yeah.
That's one aspect of it, is making the money. But the other part of it, like we said, if you're already making a couple thousand doing just playing one on ones, it's like another 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 in your pocket really makes that a tough decision now of like, do I even want to go overseas or do I just
You in
do
control,
this?
like you said, you in control of everything. So
And the good thing about that too, like even if you decide once you go back overseas, you still got your channel.
that's
You
true
still got
too.
you still got your own thing. So you definitely start your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Like even if it's
Mm,
just filming sparring sessions or do your workout or whatever, like getting some videos on there. Start you a YouTube channel just so you got it there. And then I'm sure Baller's Life and OTD when you go to those events, like you're gonna get film, you'll get footage from those.
for
And
sure.
there's probably gonna be some throwaway footage that they don't use. And it's like you can have this via channel.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because I seen like guys like Dom and stuff. They just started getting on that like the last week, and they yeah. But I need to get on that. Sure, I definitely need
Every
to get on.
every
Me and my
player
boy
says
Matt been talking. We gonna set some stuff up.
do it. Every player says that. So my challenge to you is just start it. Like even if you're not gonna post a video or nothing, get your YouTube channel started. Just get you
I
one
got
done.
you. I
All
got
right.
you.
All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about or anything else we missed?
Nah, coach. I mean, if you got any more questions, I'm happy to answer. But I mean, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I was just happy to have the conversation. Really, I just wanted to like, obviously, I wanted to talk to you as well, but just wanted people to like find out who you are, put a name to the face, all that sort of stuff. Just because my biggest goal, the thing I'm trying to do right now is to push the space forward, but like through the newer players.
Yeah,
Um, I think this year is going to be that year of the new players, the guys, like I said, 10 to 20. That's where this year is going to be big for that. The smaller platforms. So I'm trying to get some content from the smaller platforms. Everyone wants me to react to every Rob video, every Scoob video, every
yeah,
Nas video, but it's like they're already fine. Those are already taken off
for
and getting
sure.
millions of views. So I think the more we can kind of push the guys towards the bottom that are just now coming in, it's going to help you guys obviously, but then that in turn helps the platforms. It helps push those bigger matchups. And again, like I watched you play Scoob, and I'm like, man, fresh off the couch playing Scoob and had a good game. Like you definitely you need to be playing some more games. You need to be
For sure.
getting everyone's respect and stuff too. So it shouldn't just come from like I don't want people's success to only be if they hop into a top five matchup and win straight off the couch. Like how often, like Eugene, I don't know if you ever saw
Yeah,
that Eugene versus Scoob video. How often is that going to happen?
yeah. Not often at all. Eugene, one of them ones though. He one of them ones for
Yeah,
sure.
he's a little different. He's a little different. Uh, before you go, any matchups that you're wanting to see from other players?
Nah, I definitely gotta see that LP and Nas. I gotta see that LP and Nas. Um, uh, that's probably the one everybody want to see, right? LP
Yeah,
and Nas. Everybody want
I,
to see that.
I think that'd be a
Um,
great one.
Now, so I also think I was having this conversation with one of my boys. I don't know what category people put Ness in. I don't know, like if
Yeah,
he's a regular guard, if he's a small guard. If people put Ness in the small guard combo, I gotta see him go against Dom. I want to see him go against Dom.
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
uh, but that's the only thing. I just don't know if Ness is a small guard. I think he's a
What do you
tweener
think he
for
is?
sure. I
A
mean,
tweener?
I mean, not. I mean, well, Ness didn't play. I guess you are against who you guard. I mean, he can play all the
Yeah,
big dogs, so I guess he's your regular guard. I guess. Um, they say they want to see Dom and Bug. I want to see Dom and Bug.
that'd be a good.
Uh,
Don, I want to see Don play a lot of people.
bro, I don't think Dom loses like again. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just saw him in L.A. do some crazy shit, man. Dom
What do
different.
you what do you think it is about his game? I have an idea in my head. What do you think it is about his game?
We probably got the same answer. It's his mentality.
Yeah,
It's 100% will for him. Like he's going to like he, a lot of people don't get because it just sounds like bullshit. But when you're an actual athlete, like like 20% of being good at basketball is physical. 80% of that shit is mental. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like his mentality is like goaded. Like he
yeah,
got like an insane belief in himself. He puts the work in too. Um plays hard, constantly getting better. I've seen him play up close now, like twice. He one of those dudes that I remember like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, like he wasn't doing that well, and then like you see him like game by game, he constantly like getting better and better.
Improving.
Um, and shit, I thought he was like 5'5" until I saw him in person. I'm like, oh, he's like 5'9". Like
Yeah,
he's not that small. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like uh the dude up in TNC, the dude Bud, he got some buzz. I definitely think uh Dom and him should play. That'll be a good game. I would
that'd be
want to
a
see.
really good game.
I
I
would
like both.
definitely want to see. I damn it off all that other crazy. I want to see Rob and Lance at this point.
Rob and Lance.
Yeah, they is. I think Rob sold that game against DA. I don't know none of those cats either.
Yep.
But I think he sold that game from what I saw, at least. Shit happens. I think Rob definitely need that rematch with DA. And then I
Mm.
think he needs to go get on Lance too. Um, I would want to see a Scoob and a Zay or a Scoob and a Bruce.
Yeah.
That I think that'd be tough.
I have a feeling. I don't know. I don't have any insider knowledge, so I don't want anyone thinking I'm throwing something out there. I have a feeling those games are happening this year because
I mean, I would hope so. Like, especially like it's from the gym conversations we have. I guess there's a lot of talk about, I guess, how like they don't want to play each other and stuff like that because they work out
yeah,
with each other like that. Now, mind you, I don't know if any of that's true. This is just stuff that just be being said out loud. Um, and I didn't have combos with those dudes. Uh, they don't even seem like no ducking type.
nah,
So yeah,
they'll
they don't
play
seem like
whoever.
they're ducking tight. But in
I,
in this in this space though, it's like, I was just saying this shit is like SmackDown versus Raw. It's weird, bro. It's like WWE. So it's like, yeah, they gonna team up. I guess you know what I'm saying. But I think if the situation makes sense, I think they make that matchup happen.
yeah, I think like I said, I think the space used to be a lot more political. Like it's the whole thing that's happening around Nas right now.
Yeah,
Everyone's like he's ducking or he's picking and choosing and whatever, but it's like that's what it was. So
yeah,
when he was fully in it, like that is what it was. It was like you pick and choose your matchups. Not losing is super important. Like not playing number one versus number two versus number three versus number four versus number
yeah,
five. It's like, no, play one versus two and then play a bunch of randoms. That's just what it was.
yeah.
So I think everyone wants to see all the top dogs play, but that's just not what the space was when Nas was coming up. But it's turning into that where like you look at the records, the stats now, we're starting to get stats. There's starting to be a lot more conversations around what games matter, what games are important. It's less like narratives. It's now
For
more
sure.
on like you guys go out there and settle it. But also, guys like Bruce, Scoob, I've spoken to Bruce and I actually told him he should take less games because he's every time we go to an event, he always plays an extra game that wasn't supposed to happen just because he starts talking trash.
Uh,
And and it's not
yeah,
and
yeah,
but that's also his best quality, and that's why people like Bruce. So when I see people online talk about how the players are ducking and political, I'm like, no, that's not the case. It's just
yeah.
um, like it used to be very political. So what type of matchups you take were very important. We're only just now moving into a time where you can actually have losses and still be in the top five. So I think if Zay
Thanks.
plays Bruce, well, Zay played Bruce. If Zay
Yeah.
plays Scoop, yeah, they just played a couple months ago when Nesco played Ty Lawson,
They
undisputed.
nah. That was Bruce's A? I thought that
Bruce and
was.
Zay,
But I
and then
thought that
Scoop
was.
played Frank Nitty.
Oh, wow. Who won that game?
Zay, Zay won
Zay a
that.
tough guard, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy because like seeing it like on YouTube and then seeing it in person
I
was
say
like,
this every time.
bro, that shit was different because I'm looking at him like bro, he can't be nothing but 6'1",
He
six
can't be
two.
that good. I'm telling
And
you.
it's not. I don't even want to say it's that good because a lot of people like his resume speak for itself. You make it to the G League,
Yeah,
like you're not an average hooper. You know what I'm saying? Like you are amongst the cream of the crop in some sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at his game though, and I'm like, there's no way he get into the floater. He getting 30 points and he don't have a three ball. And I'm just like, okay. So the first time I seen him in Houston, I was like, bro, okay, you different.
you
I was
think
like,
the person guarding him is trash?
No.
That's how
I
that's how
remember
everyone
telling him, I'm
thinks.
like, because Dev had some stuff going on like in the morning of that second day. Everybody was working out or whatever. And I was just like joking with him. I was like, he made like a three. I was like, you got that? He was like, no, I'm working on it though. And I was like, all right. And he been working on like, dog. He get a three ball. It get scary. Cause you can't stop him. He like a little cannonball, bro. It's weird. I got a chance to guard him in like some of the threes. Um, his ass, his body like is just solid as a rock. Like he can absorb the bump. Me and Dan was laughing. I'm like, bro, he finished around the rim like Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Bro, he finished like Tim Duncan.
yeah.
It's like automatic. Or like if he get within
You get
like
close,
10 feet, it's almost like 90%. So
especially
like
on the right side, he don't
yeah,
miss.
it's like it's such a weird game for a guard to have though. Especially like somebody like him, because he's athletic. You know, a lot of like
Yeah,
people that are athletic, they don't have like that much touch or like they do those extended finishes like that. You know, a
yeah,
lot of people like, especially like his build, they'll try to like go through you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like he got like a good balance in it. So, and it looked like he's been working on his three. So, dang, I gotta go and watch that Zay and Bruce game. I know that would have been
yeah.
good.
It's a good game too. It's a good game. And I always like watching Bruce because he takes notes on every player, like watches game film, and he really has like a game plan every time he goes into a game. So Bruce is a fun one to watch to be like, how's he going to guard this guy?
Yeah,
What's he going to force him to do? Like you can see what his game plan is because he's like so uh he like thinks it out so much, and that's
yeah.
a really good game for that.
And that was
Um,
another thing about that Houston thing. Like, I got to finally meet all these dudes. So
yeah,
like, I remember watching Bruce's game on YouTube and being like, "It's simple. We get to a spot. Like, I don't think it's nothing crazy." Then he played Wani, and I'm looking at it up close. I'm like, he plays somewhere. Like, no way that he's just a dude that just be at the crib and he just happened to do YouTube. So I hit him. I'm like, "Boy, this makes sense. Like, you got to be a professional." He was like, "Bro, I played overseas for you." I'm like,
yeah,
"Boom,
he was in the
makes
G
sense."
League as well.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Bruce was way bigger than what he was. I thought he was
I
like
know,
6'5", 6'6". I'm like,
just
bro, Bruce
six
is on
two.
his best day 6'3".
He's
Like
six
on his
two, six
best day.
three.
I'm
Yeah,
like, dang. So yeah, Bruce is one of those ones though for sure. He's definitely one of them top dogs in the space. Did you see that King game? Oh, you were there. My God. King
What'd you
tough.
think?
King tough. I'm gonna say this. This is just my outlook on it.
Yep,
It was like an insanely physical game from the jump. So yeah, it was a whole bunch of fouling and all that. But I don't think it was. Now I wasn't there, so I don't know if Dave on them edited out some stuff or anything like that. But from what I saw, like I think it was like equally as physical. Shit, King might have damn near been the aggressor, like almost.
it was.
Um, which is weird to say because he playing Bruce.
Yeah,
Um, now I think that last play of the game, my opinion, that's some bullshit. Oh, that's tough.
think it
Like,
should have been a foul call.
I mean, I think so for sure. I mean, it's not like he missed the rap. Like he
Yeah,
wrapped him around to, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't know what the refs was thinking there, but like Keem even scoring 20, like if he would have scored 20 points on Bruce, that would have been like super respectable. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he did that shit and won. I think it was kind of like definitely was some controversy at the end for sure. But shit, a win's a win in his book, I guess.
yeah. And I mean, to be fair, on the other end of it though, Bruce missed 5 free throws,
Facts.
and as we talked about, it's not the 5 points. Like 5 points would have won him the game, but it's also five more possessions.
Facts.
So
Oh,
it's five
appreciate you
more
for getting on
possessions.
my ass about the free throws too. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
it's five more possessions. Plus, it's five less possessions for them. Like it's
Facts. Yeah,
such a
yeah,
huge swing. And so it's not the
yeah.
1 point. The 1 point don't matter. It's everything else it does. So
Yeah.
I think and Bruce knows that in the moment he was obviously mad about the same things, the fouls and whatever with the refs, but at the end of the day it still was in his control. And he almost hit that three. He almost hit that really
Oh, yeah,
deep
yeah, for
three. It
sure.
was
Yeah.
halfway
That
in,
almost
halfway
gamed him.
out. Um
Yeah. That was a good
it,
game though.
it
That
was
was a
a it
really
was
good
a hell
game.
of a game. We're definitely changing up some rules after that one though,
For sure.
with
For
the
sure.
fouls, the free throws. I think they're going to go to. Don't quote me on this, but I think they're doing 5 fouls in a half. After that, every foul is a free throw.
I mean, that ain't bad. I mean, like it, in this moment, it seems like from what you said, it sounds like they're trying to clean it up a little bit, which I think that helps. You know, that helps a little bit. I can't think of any like cons, but I ain't been in this space long enough. So
It's definitely going to make it different, but the reason I think they have to do something. I made a video on this, or no, me and Nesco were commentating together, and it was so funny. And Keem, talked to Keem about it. So to watch him do it in a game now, I'm like, yeah, it was my fault. I was speaking to Nesco because I was learning the one-on-one space. Like this was my first event, and I was like, wait, so it's not on an and one, you don't get a free throw? He's like, nah, no and ones. I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay. And then someone fouled on a 3-pointer, and I was like, wait, so you only get one shot and it's only 1 point? He's like, yeah. And I was like, and if you miss, they get the ball? He's like, yep. And I'm like
different.
sitting there for a sec. You can see I can't remember what video it is, but it's one of the videos on my channel. And I'm like, wait, why don't you just foul every play?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then Nesco's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, because it's not like in a game, you don't want to foul because you can foul out. But also,
yeah.
if you foul a jump shooter, they get 3 shots no matter what. So it's a big deal. I was like, here, it's not a big deal. Like if he misses, like you just get the
It's
ball back.
my
It's a
ball
turnover.
too, and it's only one
Yeah,
point. If he
yeah. So I
makes it,
said
it's 1 point.
I would just foul every play, and you and you could see Nesco go. He goes, true. He's like, right, you can do that. And it's funny because Nesco's a veteran at this.
Yeah,
And then when I said that, there's been a few games since then now where players are fouling a lot more. And I think Keem he said it at the end. That was his game plan was to keep fouling. So
wear him
I think
down.
they got to change it because fouls are too powerful. But it is going to make the game a lot different. Players will have to adjust, but the top 10 guys, they can all adjust, so they'll be fine.
Facts. Facts.
It's funny to hear you say, because Bruce was saying the same thing when you said it was really physical, but it wasn't like a lot of hacking or whatever. Some of it wasn't fouls, but you read the comments, everyone says everything was a foul. Do you think since you've been playing FIBA basketball and overseas, you understand like a different level of physicality than what we have here in America?
Oh
Not
yeah,
that it's more or less, it's just different, right?
yeah, 1,000,000%. And I almost like a lot of those dudes that comment and stuff like that. Maybe some of them play basketball, but they ain't probably played at like a Division 1 level. But a Division 1 level, I'm pretty sure it gets pretty physical too.
Physical.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like the top high school basketball programs, like in the country, like I got a lot of like little bros that are taking that route. Oh, it get crazy in that gym. So
Yeah.
it's like, so maybe just seeing it is a little different. And I will say the YouTube stuff, it definitely makes it more accessible because it looks like a lot of these guys are like regular dudes coming out hacking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And but it's really not that. Going back to like the FIBA part, like the difference between like the NBA and like everywhere else is the officiating
Yeah.
and it's the physicality.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. I mean, you played in Australia, you know how like because a lot of those dudes aren't the
Footy.
most athletic.
They're
You
footy
know what I'm saying?
players.
Ooh, so they gritty. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't want to say dirty. They're not dirty. They're gritty, bro. Like they like you get hit by a screen, like you hurt. If you're
You
not
know,
ready for it and you're not used to it, like you might
and
be hurt.
it's funny when you watch Australian basketball, you don't see a lot of dunks. And so you think like they're not athletic, but you've been on the court with them. Like there's some freak athletes out there,
For sure.
but it's because they're hitting you the whole time. It's like
Exactly.
you're not going to get a fast break. You're not going to be clean through the key. Like before you jump, they're putting a
They're
shoulder into
there.
your chest. And that's some of the stuff I talk about too. Of like, yeah, just overseas, like depending where you're at. Europe, definitely places in Europe, but Australia it was super physical. And so when I watch a lot of these games, I'm like, man, some of it's not fouling. It's just physical. It's just physical basketball.
Real physical, man. Now I can't say that for every game because I didn't see some
Nah,
people get tackled and shit. And
yeah,
now like
that's pretty rough.
there's definitely like a line. There's definitely a fine line. But yeah, for the most part, uh you got to kind of keep. You can't shy away from the physicality in the one-on-one space though. Either though, even like when you're a ref, I had a conversation with a ref when I was in LA too, because I was kind of getting a little frustrated, and we had to talk after. And I was like, he made sense. It's like, bro, you can't call everything in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it has to be some kind of a dog fight. You have to have some kind of like will to win this game. Now that doesn't mean you can just play with two hands every damn play, but it's like this is where you separate yourself, and this is where people get separated. This is like where if you're like a Nas or like a LP, and then that's the difference between like one of those top dogs between like a top 20 dude,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
physicality aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Being
So
being able to take the physicality where the lefts will let you, where the refs will let you, but then also where the other player will take it. Like be
yeah,
willing to go whether and that you saw that with Keem and Bruce.
bro, like it's crazy, right? Like because Bruce's game is like real simple. He one of those dudes that like in the last like maybe like 6 to 8 months, he's had like a lot of games that have like been really good. So I'm gonna give him his props right here. Like how he shoot through the elbow tap.
Yeah,
Cause I
he just
shoot like I shoot pretty fast. So if you tap my elbow like at the right time, that shit is an air ball or it's going left or right.
yeah,
He makes a lot of shots getting fouled on his elbow.
yep.
It's actually kind of weird. Like I don't even know how you prepare for that. Um, that's a crazy skill in itself. Um, yeah, that's different. So
I think a lot of that is mechanics. The way that you shoot, exactly what you said. It's just like if you get hit, it's going to throw you off a ton. I shoot similar to how Bruce does and Keem. And I just remember that was the biggest thing I noticed overseas too. Like when I'd get into my shot and they just put their hand straight up into your arm and they
yeah.
just never call it. So I got to the point where I'm shooting, and I learned this watching a lot of Kobe, but I'm using my left arm to clear that space and get my
Yeah,
shot off. So I call it getting your hands free. And I learned this from Diana Taurasi as well. That a shooter, if you can get your hands free, then it's an easy shot. So if you
for
watch
sure.
Bruce, he'll go through the contact, boom. He'll take the contact, he'll jump high in the air, but then he gets into a shot. Whereas
Mm,
your shot is starting right when you get into your pocket.
for
Your shot
sure.
is already going. So if they hit it while you're into your shot, just throws you off a lot.
For sure.
Do you have just a personal question, I guess now? Do you have a different shot for your mid range and your three, or is it the same shot?
A little bit. I feel like in my midi, if I ever get to it, I get a little bit more elevation on it. Like as far as like getting up in the air.
But it's not
Uh
consciously a different shot. It's like same mechanics, same everything.
oh yeah, for sure, 1,000%.
Okay.
I know it's different for a lot of people. But for me, I'm a in the professional world, in the 5-on-5 world, I would be a smaller guard. Like I'm 6 foot, 6'1" on a good day. So it's
Yep.
like I used to be short though. Like my junior year, I just had a growth spurt. So I was like 5'6" for the longest. So like being able to get my shot off was kind of difficult. So you got to work on certain things like pickups, get into your pocket, getting it off quick. But while you're getting it off quick, maintaining your mechanics and stuff like that. So, but when I grew, like I was like, oh shit, can't nobody guard this shit. It was now it's just like I just got to make it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Now when it's going to like in the midi, like off the threes, the side steps, the little pound getaways, whatever, like that's all cool. But like in the threes, like you get kind of more into like escape dribbles, or that's like we kind of get to like the hedges, the spins, the betweens, the 1-2 going hard left or going hard right. And I think that's why, because of course, your defender, you're kind of going into your defender now, not the defender
Mhm.
coming out to you on like a
Yeah.
three. You know what I'm saying? I think you
Yep.
kind of got to get a little bit more like power through your legs to like kind of like rise over your defender a little bit. You know what I mean?
Do you rep out different uh I don't know how to explain it. So do you sometimes pre-plan a move? So for me, for example, if I wanted to get a three-pointer off going to my left, I knew I could always go between the legs, step back to the left. I could always do that. I knew I was going to get a free, like I'd get my hands free. I knew I'd have like a clean look. Do you have like two or three of those go-tos from the three, or do you kind of just play?
Uh, from the go to, it's crazy. I got
Yeah, you
like
don't, you don't have to give anything away.
No, I mean I ain't really tripping. I can give it away. It's just can you stop it? Probably can. So my only thing is, so I got like a go-to, but I wouldn't say it's like a something I would just go to when I'm tired. This is like one of those shots like I'm gonna just catch you off guard.
Yeah.
I'll I'll put my top foot and make it my left foot. So my left foot will just go up forward. So it'll kind of be opposite, and I just shoot
Out of like a jab.
out of a triple threat. So like like
That's that Dev in the lab.
let's say if I get the ball and I can have my right foot up too. I might put my right foot back to like where it looks like I'm about to like, to try and read the defense. My left foot will be up and I just shoot the ball.
Shoot from there. Have you
Just shoot
watched
from
much Keyshawn?
there. Who's Keyshawn?
Keyshawn, Oklahoma guy. He just played Shadell. It just went up on TNC. I just broke that game down today.
Bro, is this the bro, is this the dude? Dang. No dish. But is this the dude that got 30 old?
Against Lat?
No, no dish.
Against
Is
Lat?
that because we just did the watch party in is that him?
Discord? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, who is this dude? I was like, nah, bro, he
He's
actually
cold.
nice. Lat's
He's
just
cold.
good.
He's got a lot of that like weird pickup. He steps
okay,
backwards,
okay.
and he goes into his shot like that as well sometimes.
Yeah, who do you no, he played Scar. I remember
Oh
that
yeah,
because they were in Oklahoma. He
that
played
was in
Scar.
Oklahoma. Yeah,
Yeah, he played Scar. Yep. So
yeah.
did.
He's cold. He's one of
Yeah,
my favorites.
he definitely got that quick little weird pickup, the step backs, the snatch backs from the 3-point for sure.
Yeah, his game is very. I always say if I was teaching someone how to play like a small guard, I'd be like, I'm teaching you how to play like Keyshawn, teaching you how to
For
play
sure.
like Lat, those types of games. Not teaching them how to play like you. You can't.
Is Keyshawn small?
Huh?
Is he small?
No, he's 6'3". I think he's like 6'2", probably 6'1".
Oh, okay. I was about to say I thought he was like around 6'3". So I was
No,
like, okay, he can't be
I just
small.
say the way he plays is like that works no matter your height. He
Yeah,
plays
for
in like
sure.
very straight lines. Lat the same way Lat plays, very straight line, like their angles they get to.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of players. I'd say you're one of those players, like Scoob, Rob. There's just a lot of players where I'm like, I wouldn't teach to play like that just because again, it's like superpowers. You're just playing off your superpower and just
Yeah.
hooping. So yeah, I wouldn't teach it. There's things you can take from everyone's game, but it's like not everyone can have a quick pull up. You just can't. So we got to work on something else.
For sure. I mean, I feel like stuff like that though, like a dude like a Keyshawn or like a Lat, and like a myself or like a Rob or like a School. Because it's crazy. Before I played School, I didn't realize his jumper was like so efficient until I played him. Because once he hit me on my elbow, when I airballed like a shot, I was like, I'm about to hit this motherfucker in his elbow every time. They better not call it, and they didn't call it, and he was making them. I was like,
Yeah,
so this okay. I gotta get used to this. So like, but I think in like the one space, like having that pull up or like having just like the awareness to know like if I can get this shot off, it's going to take less energy than taking 4 dribbles and
yep,
going through somebody's body because that's a big thing too though. That's a big thing too. Like my first few games, I think the Fombi game I just played, I got a little bit better as far as like using my dribbles a little bit wiser. But like my
yeah,
first like 2 or 3 games, like especially that last game that you just reacted to, when you said it, I'm like, you absolutely right. I'm tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just
yeah,
making it harder than what I need to do.
yeah,
What it needs to be. So um yeah, I think this being so aware, like if somebody hands down or if they a little bit off you, you should be able to make a wide open three
yeah,
if you're in this space. You know what I'm saying? Or even just being able to get to any of any like 1-2 or off a jab. I think the jab, like you said, the jab three is the most
most
essential
efficient,
part in
most
the in
efficient shot in the three
bro,
one on
you ain't
ones.
wasting no energy.
Yeah,
You hit 1 or 2 of those. Oh, like if you got a bag, oh, it's gonna open up then because they can't sag off you.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah, I played in a lot. Australia has tons of like street ball events. I used to do
for
that Australian
sure.
Summer Jam every year.
Did you
Played
do
in
Summer Jam out there since you in
yeah,
Melbourne?
yeah.
Bro, Summer Jam lit.
We was Brother Wolf. We won it like
Oh, that's
5 or something in a row.
bro,
Yeah.
bro. That's my dog, Eamon and all them. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Eamon. So the first team I played on, he was on our youth league team. Eamon and
that's
Dan.
wild.
Yeah, I told you basketball
A
world,
lot of people
small
don't
world,
know,
man.
coach, but you just showed your age right there. That's crazy.
I'm an old man. I'm an old
That's
man.
crazy.
But I used to play in tons of street ball events and stuff, do like a lot of the Red Bull street ball things. And
Okay.
one thing I learned was like again, physicality, that was my thing. So I liked the street ball events because I could be physical on defense, but people would try to be physical with me, and I was like skilled enough I could get my shot off. But it
Yeah,
wasn't because I'm trying to go through them the whole time. It was just those moments that you just spoke about. I would recognize like exactly that. If I'm pivoting and I've got my right foot back and it's off balance, that's still an easier shot than getting on balance and his hand in my hip.
for sure.
So for me, it was recognizing those moments of like, oh, hand down, like this, it's a little goofy shot, but it's better than dealing with all that contact, taking a bunch of dribbles. I
For
can make
sure.
this shot 4 out of 10 times, or I can get on balance where I make 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. But now he's pushing me, and now it's back down to a
Exactly.
2 out of 10. So knowing those moments, if you watch the Bruce and Keem game, how many times Bruce would get to a spot, boom, get that shoulder into his chest, and his hands were free. I'm like, oh, that's going in. But
The wear and tear.
the
Uh,
amount of
uh,
times that you don't do that and you have to get a shot off and their hands are in there, like I said, it just makes it tougher. So yeah, if you could be wiser when to take those, and not saying you, but just a lot of players that aren't used to physicality, they don't know. Like sometimes taking a bad shot when you're open is better than working extremely tough to try and get to a better spot and then still take a highly contested.
in this space, for sure. Like for sure. Like endurance is gonna be like your best friend or is your enemy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like as long as you can catch like your second, maybe third win, like if you can catch that, you good. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, you gonna
What's
struggle in this shit.
what is that? The second win, third win? Like obviously I know what that concept is, but in one on one, like is it a timeout or is it you just hit a bucket, get a couple buckets
Uh,
in a row and get
I
energy, or what
mean,
is it?
so like you kind of just like if you in shape, you kind of know what I mean. Like, of course, you got that first little burst of adrenaline when you get out. Like, I mean, I've been a professional for a long time. Like, everybody thinks that you get nervous and all that kind of stuff. I would almost say like like at the start of every game, I get nervous, but it's not bad
Yeah,
nerves. It's like a
yeah,
boost of adrenaline. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's when that adrenaline wears off. Like once you can like, it kind of wears off, and now you can kind of think a little bit more again. Okay, can I catch myself? Can I catch my breath? Can I get a stop? Can I get an efficient shot? Stuff like that. Because now when you get tired, you can't think, you
Can't
can't
think.
move, and you can't breathe. So I felt
Yeah.
all of that within like the first 3 minutes of that school game.
3 minutes.
I don't know how I got to 20.
Damn.
I'm dead shit.
That's
I
great.
don't know how I
But
got to
that's
20.
just
Like,
again, that's you but just being a natural scorer though. So you probably just went back to a lot of your habits. A lot of people
bro,
don't have that.
I had, it's crazy. Speaking of Joey, if like, I wonder if he watched this game because he laughed. Like, um, if I told him I played somebody on YouTube and took one layup, he laughed. It's crazy. Like that's how tired I was. I was just settling for threes, but like I work on my game, so like those threes are like makeable shots for me though. But it was just like I genuinely could not. If you go back to that cutscene, like when I go into halftime, everybody talking to me, and I'm just like, hold on. I'm like, I can't even think. I don't hear nothing y'all saying right now. My mother pass out. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like what? I probably got a little bit of like a second win when I made them fall, and
oh
when you
yeah.
get that crowd reaction, and you get like a little bit more of an adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? But shit, once he went on that run, there was no second win for me. So I would say like the second win would be, of course, you got to be in shape, and it's just being able like to push your body past that certain limit. Like once you get to like this, it's like I can't really like um put like a word or a definition like on this certain thought, but everybody know what I'm talking about. It's like you tired, but it's like you take a deep breath, you like, okay, I'm good, I'm back. Like that's what I would
Yeah.
say like a second wind is. But you gotta be in shape. That doesn't just happen
Yeah.
if you're a regular person. Like, being a professional athlete, like you got it.
Yeah. I always compare it like I always tell people if you've never been a guard and had to play drop coverage, like you won't understand what tired is. Like if you've never had to
Oh
fight over
shit.
screens, and you've probably played some guys where it's like, oh yeah, you got to go over the screen every time on him.
Bryce
Do that.
Patton.
Do that in 2 plays. How tired are you in 2 plays of chasing someone over a screen that knows how to use screens? And I know there's a lot of people in the comments, but I just know there's a lot of people in the world that they don't understand the conditioning level of doing stuff like that. So we watch the NBA and everyone's like, there's no defense. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of
Mm,
defense. And those guys are in shape and they're doing this every night.
yeah.
But yeah, the defensive rules, whatever. But the conditioning that it takes. So to hear you say 3 plays is wild to me because I know you've had to do that sort of stuff. It just lets you know the
Uh,
level of conditioning that's required for the one-on-one one-on-one
and
space.
I would say though, like in my like personal predicament I was in, I was not like up until I found out about that one-on-one stuff. I was not being consistent in the gym. Like I had some family stuff. Was like I wouldn't say depressed, but just in my head about that kind of stuff. You got to do certain things for the family. You got to talk to certain lawyers and all this kind of stuff all day. So the gym was kind of like in the back of my head a little bit. I go, just wasn't consistent. I live in Houston where everything is fat. So it's like I'm
Deep
eating
fried.
bad, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then I'm going out, drinking a little bit. So it's like I wasn't like being professional at all. You know what I'm saying? So like that's probably why. But to be honest though, if I was in like even like supreme 5-on-5 shape, like that's a completely different shape you have to be in
Yeah,
to be in a one-on-one shape. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you have to be in way better shape to like do the one-on-one stuff. For sure. You
What
have to be.
is it short bursts?
Like, well, like I said, in 5-on-5, like you can hide. Like you got like first one-on-one to me and Rome, my boy Jerome Randall.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we both was at 36s together. Like maybe like once,
That's
twice.
crazy how small the I used to watch him play.
Bro, it's so maybe like once or twice a week we do ones.
Yeah,
Just getting to 7 all ones is tough.
yeah.
You
That's
gotta
what
get
that's
to
like
like
you
and that's
know,
when you in shape playing fives.
did you know, Corey Williams, Homicide?
Yeah, Corey's my dog. Rest in
I
peace to my guy, man. He
I
was a
know.
real one though.
Me and him used to that was like my training partner. We used to play ones all the time.
But that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That was a real one right there, man. Yeah, he used to whenever he got like my second year was like his first year like blowing up out there.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, like being like homicide with it. But see, like, of
Yeah.
course he played like I think didn't he play for like Townsville and stuff like that?
Yeah, he played Townsville. He played a couple, but he
He
got he
played
got
a couple
MVP
NBL
one year.
spots.
Yeah, he got MVP one year. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah, nah,
gold.
he was nice like in his playing career, like but how I was introduced to him was like he was like, the Stephen A. Smith. He like
Yeah, he
Stephen
started
A
doing
of
commentary.
Australia. So
Yeah.
that's how I know him. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But shit, Corey done gave me a lot of advice like up until like his passing, man. So me and him were always pretty cool. Like shit. We lived 2 bit when I played for Southeast Melbourne for a year when for the
Okay.
Phoenix. So when I was with the Phoenix,
Man,
we
we
lived.
probably lived we probably li I lived down in, Chelsea.
Oh, you went that far?
Yeah,
I
we probably
lived at
lived right around the corner
I
from each
lived in
other.
South Bank. So I was
Yeah,
like his
yeah.
building was like 2, 3 buildings down from me.
Okay.
Yeah, so my
Crazy.
God, man. Rest in peace to my God, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was cool. We used to train together, and we just play ones. Because again, you when you're out there, like getting your teammates to want to play ones or whatever, because most of them are Australian, they're not
They
really
don't
doing
see the
that.
point in it.
Yeah, they don't really do that. But I would always get the imports. Like Andrew Bogut would always have when he'd be back from Golden State,
Yeah,
he would just bring all the imports to his gym and we'd play like fives and stuff. But then that's how I started just like linking up with a bunch of other imports and be like, let's go practice, let's go work out together, and then we'd just play ones afterwards. But
yeah,
exactly what you said, we were playing like ones to seven. We
yeah,
were playing, you go, from wing to top of the top of the key to
yeah.
wing, and then we were done, fried, just going to seven with
Done.
breaks
Because most of
and
the time it might be after practice or you know what I'm saying? Like rarely is when you fresh legs. So I'm like, I was talking to Rome the other day on the phone. Because he was
he
trying to like
getting
figure
him
out.
ready,
Nah, he
getting
was just
him
trying to
ready.
figure out some. He just had some questions. Like Rome, like big bro. So it's like he been everywhere in the world, man, and flourished everywhere in the world. So he was just trying to
Yep.
like pick my brain about the space. Um,
I can't wait
and
for that game.
I was just literally telling him, bro. I'm like, as far as like when it comes to like skill and stuff like that, uh, a lot of these guys, the YouTube guys and stuff like that, like they, I don't know whatever happened in they like, they personal lives or whatever, but they didn't take the route we did. Like we professionals have been professionals for a very long time. What they do have, where they have the one up on us, is the conditioning for this space and like knowing how to like play in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
muck it up.
this,
They know their timeouts, when to take them, your
yeah.
breather.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it
you
was
need to
that was
tell him.
kind of how that combo went.
You
So
gotta
I was
tell
just
him,
trying to tell
you
him,
fall down.
I was like, bro, if you playing, you just play ones to about 50. See if you can play ones to 50 from
Yeah.
the twos and threes. You gonna see how hard that shit is. It's different. I wish
One of
somebody told me to do it like that. I wish somebody told me to do it like that.
It's tough because one of the guys that I brought to the OTD combine, he plays out in Australia, and I was telling him, I'm like, man, they might match you up against Zay, like they might it's, and he's like, no, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm like, dude, like
It's different.
you need to be playing games to 30. You need to be, he's like, no, I'm ready. And then he was fine. He played Wani, and
Oh, for real?
their game was dope.
This is what's
Tremendous.
it? Yeah, yeah, Tyrannus. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, he got game.
cold. But then he got out there in that 2v1 versus Zay, and
Yeah.
he was just like, okay, it's a little different. I'm like, I'm telling you, and I wasn't saying he's not good. I'm not saying you're not good enough. Not saying, but it's until you're out there in person, it's just hard to. It's hard to train for it if you just don't know what to train for.
It's
If you
easier to
until you
look at
see
them
it for
sharks
yourself.
when it's on Discovery Channel. Then you gotta go swim with them. It's different. Like so, nah, real, you gotta go swim with the sharks. Like you gonna see it's a little different out there. Like
It's
I
different.
mean, but only reason I'm saying that because I had to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You think it's sweet until you get out there. All right,
Yep.
all right,
And that
you in
that
for a rude awakening. So
I'd say Zay is the epitome of that because he don't have a loud game, so you watch it on film and it's like whatever. But yeah, watching him in person, every time I watch him, I get more and more impressed because it's like, guys, y'all got infinite game film to watch. You've seen him do this to so many people, and you just can't stop it when you're out there. It's just having a game
thanks.
plan is great, but until Nas is the same way. Watching him play. Have
Thanks.
you seen him play in person?
Dog. So I was just telling somebody this shit the other day. I'm like you know how I just told you, like I thought Bruce was like 6'5".
Yeah,
It was like I thought school would have been like 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you see all these dudes in person, they're a little bit smaller than you thought. You know what I'm saying? YouTube like TV, I guess it add a little bit. So
yeah,
when I seen Nas in person, I'm like, he damn near bigger. I was like, hold on. So, and I saw him in person, like you can definitely tell he one of the like by far. He just separates himself like as being one of the top dogs in this shit. Though I genuinely don't understand how a linebacker is this good at basketball. Like he built
crazy.
like a NFL linebacker.
He
Like
played like one too.
yeah, like and
Keep the
played
ball,
like one too. But he got
bouncing the ball.
skill though. Like he got skill that like most of the time you see people this his size like don't even play basketball. But most of the time, like dudes his size that do play basketball, they don't have like his kind of like he got like a finesse to his game.
Yeah,
He got like a weird finesse to his game for sure.
his
Like
handle. I always
bro,
say
his handle actually like is pretty underrated, especially like in that 3-on-3. Yeah, I didn't get to see him play ones in person yet, but we matched up against him in threes, and I seen him play threes a few times in LA, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I see it,
you get it.
I see it. It makes a lot of sense because first and foremost, you got to guard that
Yeah, you can
big
shoot it from
mug,
anywhere.
all but like he can shoot it from anywhere, but then it's like he want to take you off the dribble, like you got to guard like a football player trying to get to the
Yeah,
rim. And excuse me. And if you stop him, like he got that little like one like
the
going
anchor
left, one
step.
leg fade, like
He got he got the anchor step to keep going downhill, or he got the
bro,
bump you off and LeBron fade.
yeah. And then it's like you gonna be tired just off of 3 possessions guarding his ass, like because he can move too, like he a lot quicker than what people think. Uh, so yeah, that was different. Uh, I do like LP. I've been like knowing of LP for like ever, just because he's from New Orleans or whatever like that. But and I'm in Houston. But we didn't been in the same gym together like a while back, like during COVID and stuff. Uh, I really hope they make that game happen.
Man, I cannot wait.
I hope they
It
make
has
that
to
game
it
happen.
has to happen. It has to happen.
No, it needs to happen. I get both. Like I definitely see why LP feel the type of way. When all that content come out from this creator all stars, bro, it's actually gonna be nuts. Um, so I definitely know why LP talking like that for sure. I ain't gonna say too much. I can kind of see Nas is like aspect on it. I'm pretty sure he probably just trying to get the most money he can because this shit is gonna be like like John Cena versus The Rock. Like this is gonna be some crazy. Like
It's
this is
gonna
gonna
be
be like
crazy.
that's gonna break the internet. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be
But
a pay-per-view, and we don't need no other games.
like
I'll
not
pay
like
I'll
nah
pay
for real. Like
I'll
for
pay
real.
100 just for that.
Yeah, like just for that. Like ain't nobody even gonna care before like the games before that. So um I definitely can see both sides why it seemed like Nas just trying to like, build anticipation and stuff like that. Uh I don't think he's scared or ducking. I don't think none of that. Like I said though, just because I've had my own combos with both of them,
Yeah,
and I was just there with both of them. Um, uh, yeah, bro. I I I think LP gonna wake a lot of mugs up though. He
I
not
think he
even.
is.
I don't think
He
he. I've seen LP at 100% though. I don't think he is
he's
70.
still he's still not there.
He not at 70.
He's it's absurd, like, watching him in person and then seeing what he's capable of, and then just being like, "Oh, he's not like, I can tell he's still not in shape yet." It's crazy. It's crazy to say, and people
Nah,
think I'm hating when I say it, and I'm just like, "No, no, no, I'm just saying
nah, it's different.
you think he's good where he's at, but, like, he's got, like, 2 more levels to go."
Nah, it's different, bro. Like and it's like y'all think he a character too. Like I a lot of people think like these people like become different like on camera and shit like that. No. Like
He's the
he
same the
been
whole
like
time.
that. Like he like that without basketball though. Like
Yeah,
he like that at the crib. Like just just himself. So I think that shit is gonna be crazy. That shit is gonna be crazy.
you
I
watched his,
got I would say I got LP for sure. That's my dog. I have no hate
you got
towards
LP
Nas
in
though.
that?
Yeah,
You
I
got
have
LP
I
in that?
have no hate towards none of them street star dudes, bro. Like LP my guy. I just met Nas, he's a cool dude and all that, but like if we just talking about like if they're gonna do like I think Nas would have more of a chance to beat LP the earlier he take him.
The earlier I think he gotta
You
play
get
sooner
do
rather than
you
later.
get what I'm saying?
I no,
Like
I've been saying it. I've been saying it.
yeah, like if you let LP get to like 100%, uh I think that shit gonna get dark. It's gonna be a storm out there. It's gonna get dark. Like,
I'm looking
but
forward to it.
that's only cause though, like, I don't know how many people like have known of LP for a minute, but I saw it like that COVID year. Everybody came to Houston and was working out. We were Texas was like one of the only states that was open throughout that whole COVID year, and everybody was in Houston. Like Houston was just packed. We in the gym with all stars, superstars, like Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? Like running with them. Like he was in that gym, like at 100% playing. Like I seen it. So like if you giving LP like from you hear everybody saying they gotta wait till the end of the year. You giving him a whole year? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Not good.
I don't know. This shit. Nah. I don't see nobody. I don't think I see anybody beat him
Honestly, my only thing I've ever said, is it's like, "Oh, how serious is LP gonna take it?"
for sure.
Because the only way he can lose is if he doesn't take it serious and somebody just hits crazy shots, and then he's like, because it's to 30, let's say it's 20 to 12 and someone gets on a run, like that might be too deep of a hole against like a top 5 player. But
Facts.
other than that, if he's taking the game serious, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how many people,
Man,
but I want to
his
see it because
his
again,
game not even flashy as people like. LP is not like really flashy like that. That's the crazy part. Shit's actually kind of simple. He just left-handed, so it look crafty. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like he's stronger than what you think. He quicker than what you think. You got to get out there. So it's gonna be easy to bite on that hizzy because if you don't bite on it, he letting it go. He got a crazy split step. I call it like a split step. Like when you take like an extra tap with your front foot.
yeah,
he got that shit like down. It's like not a lot of people that got it, like him, Harden, Kevin Porter Jr. got it. Like when I'm in shape, I got it. Like it's a lot of people that got like that twitchiness in their front, like they top foot. Like he
Yeah,
got that shit, and he's left-handed though. Like guarding a left-handed person is already like tough.
it's different.
Like yeah, you know. I mean, shit. You didn't probably guard. Are you left-handed or right-handed, Coach?
I'm right-handed.
Yeah, like I mean, you probably didn't guard a couple crafty ass left-handers. Like they just
Yeah,
like it's weird. It's like they just naturally smooth. Like you know what I'm
but
saying? It's
you know,
unorthodox to us.
but yeah, that's the thing. You train your whole life guarding right-handed people, so you're even building up the muscles to defend that all the time, certain ways. So
So
someone
when you
starts
go
going a
against a
different
left
way, you're
hand,
like,
bro, it's
why
you
my
going
left
to get
leg getting more tired? It's like,
yeah,
yeah, because
exactly. Yeah.
you're
So
planting off the opposite foot.
yeah. Now mind you though, I'm gonna give Nas his flowers though. Nas is tough,
I
bro.
was
Like
about to say,
he don't lose. Like he take it serious. This is like for me, it would probably be out of like him and Scoob though. Like, but it's Nas's space for sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, he done definitely put in real work into this shit. So I get why he trying to make people wait. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He feel like other people deserve a shot at him because they've been in the space a little longer. I get it. Like, I don't think he ducking.
nah.
I don't
Well,
think he
like I
ducking.
said, I think it's just his mentality of like what the space was and what he kind of built up.
Yeah,
He's like, this is how it is. Whereas everyone else is not him. So
for
everyone else
sure.
is moving how the space is moving at the moment. And so
Yeah.
everyone's getting upset. I think mainly because that we never got the Rob Nas matchup. So everyone's
Ah,
hoping that same thing doesn't happen with Nas LP. But the difference is like at least they're both over on the same side, same platform. So at least it won't
yeah,
be the same issue.
yeah,
But
exactly. Um, yeah, bro. Yeah, Nas good, bro. I just seen it up close. Like he not like he ain't nothing to like play with. Like
yeah,
don't get it
LP
mixed
still
up.
got to guard him too. So
Yeah, I was about to say
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be a wash. I don't think it's gonna be 30-0 or no shit like that. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I'm
hell
just
no.
saying
It's
if
gonna be a close game regardless.
for sure. Yeah, that's it for sure. Like I'm saying if you let LP get to 100% and Nas you at 100%, like I think that works against Nas.
I do
I
too.
think you should try and get his ass out the way quick.
I do too.
And
I do
y'all
too.
let you, but at the same time though, like LP be talking like super crazy and all that though. But like, I think this is driving them to get to 100% too though,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
You know
what
what
he
I'm saying?
said.
Because if he
He said
knock
it's
all
like
these people all the way, he ain't gonna have nobody to play. So I
well,
get it.
he even said it. He's like, it's motivating me. This is what's motivating me. So
Bro,
I get it.
yeah, this
All
is
right. I'm gonna have to. My dogs are going crazy, so I'm gonna have to let them outside.
you good,
But
Coach. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for having me on the
we gotta have
platform, man.
more conversations, man.
For sure,
We
I'm
got
with
to
it.
catch up more.
For sure, I'm with it, man. I appreciate you for having me on the platform.
Nah, thanks for having the conversation and get you a YouTube channel.
I got you, dude. Matter of fact, I'll take your challenge. I have it done by the end of the week.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Coach.
That way,
Appreciate
when
you,
this
man.
come out, I'll collab you and it'll
Bet.
attach to your channel. All
Cool.
right, man.
Perfect. Appreciate you, Coach.
All right. Yep. Appreciate
All
you.
right.
Take care. See ya.